David Jeck here, Superintendent of Fauquier County Public Schools, with another edition of One Hard Question. This week's hard question comes from Mom, and Mom asked the following. Why does the county offer PSATs for 10th graders, mandatory, 11th graders, optional, but refuses to make a spot available to a 9th grader willing to pay for the test, and stuck at school at 7:30 a.m. as a parent drop-off? Aren't our kids going to get even better at SATs with extra practice and experience? High school guidance officers first reported no 9th grader was allowed to test, and then under pressure agreed to see if a slot might remain after the preference was given to 10th and 11th graders. As often seems the case, in the event of an exception, no slots are available. I understand why 10th and 11th graders come first. Why is there only a certain number of tests available? Is it really necessary to put up roadblocks when kids are asking to take the PSATs and extra time? If they are willing and able to get to school and pay for the test, why is the child made to kill time instead? Is there really no way to increase the room size and desks available? If teachers are paid for the day, isn't it reasonable to include 9th graders asking to take the test? All right, thanks for the question. I'm gonna work backwards if you don't mind. So it sounds like you're probably working in a school that's outside of your child's attendance zone, so you had to take your child and drop them off at the school early since you had to be at work early. I would respectfully suggest then if he could have used that time to take a practice test, use study practice SAT materials. That might have been a wise use of time between 7:30 and the time that class actually started. Just a suggestion, there are plenty of online practice tests available, programs, and the College Board in Princeton has tremendous practice materials that kids can access. So didn't necessarily have to be a waste of time or kill time at the school. Next up, high school guidance officers first reported no 9th grade was allowed to test, and then under pressure. So it sounds like you contacted guidance and they said basically, we'll put your son on a waiting list or daughter on a waiting list, and if a spot becomes available, that your child will be able to slide into one of those slots, but no slot came open. Well, I'm sorry that happened, but that was very kind of the guidance folks to do that. But the fact of the matter is, going to the first part of the question, we pay for a certain number of slots, and it is a budgetary issue. But your question has me thinking about, if 9th graders are interested in wanting to take part in the PSATs, and perhaps if they're willing to pay for it, maybe we could look at some other options on PSAT day. Naturally, it's too late for this school year. But that has me thinking a little bit about maybe 9th graders should be allowed, particularly if they're willing to pay. But having said that, as I said a minute ago, there are plenty of online practice materials and not online, hard copy materials, digital materials, SAT prep courses that we offer at our schools. So there are options, and but you've got me thinking, and this is something I'll certainly talk to my instructional team about, the possibility of next year allotting spaces to 9th graders who are interested, perhaps. I don't know. But it seems like something that we should consider. So I hope this is helpful to you, and thanks for asking such a very good question. Have a good day.